Where the fuck is Shadow? It's been 45 minutes and he still hasn't joined the call yet.
Probably a love's quarrel with Sonic. Let's just start since I don't want to wait anymore.
All right then. What will we be ranking today, my friend?
We're going to be talking about FromSoft bosses. Usually we start with Demon Souls and then move on to the next game or talk about all of them, but like, do I really have the fucking time for that? I say fuck it and say, let's rank Elden Ring bosses instead.
That's totally fine, Vergil. This game does have a lot of bosses, but we're just gonna stick with the most known ones.
Okay, cool. Let's start with...
Hey, what's up, bitches? I am Malenia Blade of Mikella.
God fucking damn it, Malenia! We know who the fuck you are! You've told us thousands of times already!
Well, what a surprise. This helps us out, actually. Malenia want to rank Elden Ring bosses with us?
I'd be down. You two need my goated take, so that's fine. Let's start with Margit in the beginning.
Vergil, why is this handicapped bitch whispering in my ear?
Leave her alone, Sam fucking hell. But Margit the Fell Omen is a great first boss to start the game. I remember everyone was struggling when this game came out. I'd put him into B tier though, since his other one goes hard.
Yeah, and honestly, his moveset is pretty easy to understand. B tier is fine with
Now
me.
we have Godric the Grafter.
I'ma keep it a 100 with you boys. This pansy-ass bitch needs to go in F tier. Motherfucker thought he was that guy, but I put him in his place.
I mean, he does kinda deserve it since he's a self-loathed prick, but his fight is pretty sick.
Even though he is easier than Margit, his lore, stage, and fight is amazing. And that cutscene into the second phase was hardcore. I'd put him into a tier if that's fine with you guys.
A tier is fine with us, Sam. Now on to Renala.
Put her into S tier.
Boy, ain't no fucking way she's S tier. Her first phase is whatever, and no one likes fighting a spell spammer.
Even though the second stage was beautiful to look at, it's really not a balls-to-the-wall fight, so I honestly put this into C tier. And Sam, just because she has her toes out doesn't mean she's S tier.
Damn, Vergil, I thought you'd back me up on this. What the fuck?
You need God Samuel. Now on to the absolute Chad General Ray Dawn.
F tier. Bro thought he won our battle, but I just made his ass a mindless zombie now.
Damn, Malenia. Why do you have beef with a lot of characters in your game?
I don't know, man. I'm just a bad bitch trying to protect my baby brother, Mikella.
Even though you let Moog get away of kidnapping Mikella L. But back to Radon. This shit has to go in S tier. Amazing lore, fantastic stage, and his soldiers made the Radon Festival to let their general die a warrior's death. This shit goes hard so much.
Exactly, Vergil. Especially since Radon learned gravity magic so he wouldn't crush his horse. That shit is so wholesome on God.
Okay, enough dick riding, Jesus fucking Christ. Now let's talk about Rykard. He's honestly a tier for me. The cutscene was fucking sick, and the atmosphere is fucking crazy.
This would go in S for me, but I don't like how the game forces you to use the Serpent Hunter for the fight. Kinda makes it too easy.
Then again, Sam, if you don't kill him fast enough, that's when everything goes to shit and you literally can't tell what's going on. Rykard is still a tier for sure.
Morgott the Omen King is honestly B tier for me. His moveset is different, sure, but I still feel like it's a cakewalk.
Maybe because you're spamming L2 with your bullshit Ash of War. Try using a different move, bitch!
No fucking shot the Rivers of Blood nerd is telling me about Ash of War. At least my shit didn't get nerfed.
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna show you why there will be bloodshed after I'm finished.
You two are really grinding my gears. I'm putting Morgott into B tier so we can move on to Fire Giant.
Fire Giant was really disappointing for me. His design is fucking sick, but we barely get to see him since we're around his ankles all the time.
And honestly, the worst part was him rolling away over and over and over. Still though, seeing him rip his foot off was mind-blowing. What about B tier?
Honestly, can we bump him up to a tier? I just love his lore and the music that plays just makes me bust a nut for real.
I'm fine with that, Vergil. Let's talk about Morg, Lord of Blood, next.
Morg is the coolest incest pedophile I've ever seen, even though it's fucked up. His fight is really challenging.
Nihil. Put him into S tier, this fight is amazing.
I'm just gonna forget what the fuck you just said, Vergil, but yes. Morg is definitely S tier.
Now we have me, S tier, or I'll put Scarlet Rod on your dick.
Well, Malenia, I wouldn't put you into S tier. The waterfowl move is just really annoying. Pretty much the only bullshit move a boss does in this game.
With that said, this fight is still amazing. I always love fast fights, and the second phase is just jaw-dropping. A tier is where you belong, Malenia.
You know what? Thank you, Vergil. At least one of you has a brain.
At least my boss fight is more iconic.
Kill yourself, cunt. Now we have Malekith the Black Blade.
I'ma be honest. This is still the hardest fight in the game. I don't know why, but I just can't get the timing down in his second phase.
Sounds like a skill issue, Vergil. He's pretty weak, but he's incredibly fast to make up for it. I'd put this into a tier for how hard and amazing this boss is.
A tier is fine with me. Now let's talk about Dragon Lord Placid Susax.
What the fuck did she say?
I think she's talking about Placid Susax.
One day our AI will be better, but Dragon Lord is S tier for me. The design, the stage, and his moveset is fucking fantastic.
No argument here, Vergil. Definitely one of the best dragon fights in all of Soulsborne. S tier all day.
Now we have Estelle. This fight was awesome. Crazy Asa design and his moveset was wild.
This one is okay, but I would put it into B tier. He's really not that hard, to be honest.
Even though his ground magic is annoying as fuck, to deal with him fine with that. What do you guys think about Regal Ancestor Spirit?
This fucking moose is D tier. I don't fucking care if the music is majestic. Annoying moveset to deal with, and this motherfucker gets all his health back when he's low. I genuinely hate this boss a lot.
Yeah, this fight is not great to come back to, but why the fuck is this a remembrance boss?
Cry me a river. D tier it is then.
Now we got Fortisax. As much hype in that quest line was, it's honestly a really easy dragon fight. He's C tier, honestly.
Yeah, it was pretty disappointing, not gonna lie. Just another remembrance we need to get. C tier is fine with me.
Alright, now we have the Giga Chad himself, Godfrey, first Elden Lord.
Wait a minute, Vergil, you forgot Gideon.
Okay then, Sam. Gideon is F tier. Back to a good boss now. Godfrey is the easiest S tier ever. He's my favorite boss in this game. The setup, lore, music, and that second phase was just beautiful. Godfrey will always be my favorite on God.
Vergil is spitting facts for real. I agree with him being S tier.
Me too. Finally, we have Radagon and Elden Beast. Radagon is also S tier for me. You cannot go wrong for the music playing in this fight, and Radagon's challenging moveset.
Likewise, Samuel. But Elden Beast would go in B tier for me. He's pretty easy and a cakewalk for a final fight.
I agree with both of those. I get what they were doing for Elden Beast, but the execution doesn't hit. But now we have this list complete. Sure, every boss isn't on here, but we still got the important ones out of the way.
That's totally fine, Vergil. No one is going to care about the 20 Erd Tree avatars and dragons on this list.
With that out of the way, I'ma head out now. Thank you two for making this list, but I gotta go pick up Michaela from Moog's Palace. Later, boys.
I'ma head off too, Sam. I got a date tonight with Mithra.
All right then, see you later, Vergil.
I hope you guys put Godskin Duo into S tier.
Chris, do me a favor and kill yourself later.